Hello friends, welcome to Ambe Kids Art. Today we will be drawing Detective Pikachu. Let's get started. Let's start drawing some guidelines. I'm going to be using my red pencil, an erasable color pencil. You can use regular pencil, that's okay. That way when I use a sharpie, I know that the lines are good to go. Okay, I'm just drawing his ears. They look like little leaves. His face, the side of his face is curved. There's just one bend in it. And then I'm connecting the chin. So I'm just going to draw like a C shape to get his arm and a D shape for the other arm. Okay, now let's draw his two little legs, and then I'm gonna draw his feet. Okay, let's draw the lines to define his arms. So I'm going to be using a sharpie now and trace the shapes I drew. You don't have to worry about the red lines showing through. You can use an eraser after the sharpie is dry and erase out those lines. At this stage you want to be very careful because you have done some work already with your color pencils. So just make sure you go over those lines carefully. Let's get his ears out of the way and then move on to the curve of his face. So see, it's like two bendy lines. It's like a wave. And let's connect it. Okay. And on his head, because he is Detective Pikachu, he's going to be wearing a hat. So that's what I'm drawing right now. Think of it like a little hill or a mountain. That's the shape you want. And let's draw some pattern on the hat. It's looking good. Okay, let's trace his arms now. Nice curvy lines. We'll be marking his thumb first and then three little fingers. See, I just drew three little lines and then connected them together. Same concept for the next arm. Let's trace over those curved lines, give him a little thumb, and then move over and then draw three little fingers. For some reason he only has 4 fingers. Okay, let's trace his legs now. I'm going to keep the feet really simple. Just draw a couple lines indicating toes. Okay. Okay, I always like to mark the nose. It's easy to place the mouth once you mark the nose. So the nose is a little triangle and then the mouth is like a W. The shape is like a W. When I do the eyes, I want to be careful, so I'm using my red pencil one more time just to like mark where his eye is gonna be. And then let's just draw the eye, see if we like where it is. And if not, we can erase that eye and draw a new eye. So I'm liking this eye. Let's see the other one. Yeah, that one seems to be okay too. Let's trace over it now. So once we mark the outline of the eye, we will mark his eyeballs and also give him a little sparkle in his eye. Okay, marking the eyeball carefully. Drawing really big eyes makes the characters look very cute. So that's what I'm going for here, and then I just left some sparkle up top. I just used some wiggly lines, across his eyeball, and then just I'm gonna leave them plain and white. Okay, I drew the connecting line between his mouth and his nose. Okay, let's color the eye, see how that looks. I only want to color the eyeball black. The rest of the eye I want to make it a little bit brown. See, he looks cute. Okay, let's shade the tip of his ears now. So do the same for the other side. You can go ahead and erase the guidelines. So for Pikachu, I'm going to be using two different types of yellow, orange and brown. Brown and orange we'll be using for his shadow areas, and then we will be using the bright yellow to indicate some light on him. So the edges of Pikachu, the top of his ear, the sides of his face, we'll be making them all nice and yellow, bright yellow. So mine's called a neon yellow. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. It's okay. Use the yellow you have and it'll still turn out to be really good. Oops, I forgot all about his tail. Let's place that before we go any further with the coloring. Okay, so yeah, as you know, Pikachu's tail is really simple. It's zigzaggy. Such a creative tail. Yeah, we don't want to forget his those little electrical thingies on his cheek, so let's give him that. He reminds me of my bird. I had a cockatiel, and cockatiels have that orange cheek and they are yellow. At least the one I had was yellow. So Pikachu reminds me of my cockatiel. He's not with me anymore, but every time I look at Pikachu I think about that. He's so cute. Pikachu's looking very cute now. For all the shade areas, I'm using orange and brown. Remember not to push down with your pencil on the paper. You do not want those marks to form. So hold the pencil very lightly and very gently go over with your pencil. You can go multiple times to make it darker, and that's what I did with the orange. If I had laid down the orange with full pressure, it would have made like lines across his face, which wouldn't be pretty. So we want to add a little shadow under his hat, which is what I just did. So I like to make his arms and his hands a little in the shadow. That's why I used a little bit of brown and orange on it. I'm using a very light gray, very gently in the middle to indicate a white fur that's in shadows. Okay, let's color the feet now with the bright yellow. Some more grays here and there, just to fill up all those white spaces. That's it. His hat's a mixture of gray and brown, so I'm going over with the brown first, then with the gray. You can use a little bit of black to make some areas darker. He's looking good. I hope you really enjoyed this project. I really did. If you like this video, please like, share with your friends, and I would really appreciate if you can subscribe. Thanks and have a great day.